Bueno, vamos a seguir donde había quedado justito. ¿Qué es acá? ¿Quién siembra vientos? A ver, básicamente había hecho ya todo lo que me pidió. Pues los deseos de este man están ready. Ahora, nos vamos a reunir con este man, que vimos que era alguien denso. Básicamente la personificación del mal. Nada más y nada menos que eso. Entonces veamos. Cosas interesantes que habíamos descubierto. Hablan mucho del tema de reflejos y espejos. Constantemente. O sea, es algo importante, es algo relevante. El tema de los espejos, el reflejo. No sé si hay alguna magia que cuente como para generar algún reflejo o algo. No sé, pero vamos a tenerlo en cuenta. Porque, pues, no sé, hablan mucho de tema de reflejo. Entonces, claro, esto es una trampa mágica, no tiene sentido que refleje. De pronto el escudo esto, o sea, esto tal vez refleja, ¿no? Esto refleja daño, a lo mejor no. O muy rebuscado, no sé. El fuego no tiene sentido, eso tampoco. No sé. Si yo tuviera que decidir, me suena, por ejemplo, con el escudo, que haya que hacer algo con el escudo, que el escudo refleja, entonces de pronto hay que ver, no sé. Pues como que sea útil en el combate, porque seguro va a terminar peleando con este manual. O bueno, me gustaría, si no, pues quedaría un poquitico tristongo, porque esto está muy emocionante. Yo ya estuve por acá. Sí, de hecho este cofre ya debería estar looteado, ¿cierto? A ver. Yo aquí estuve explorando. Por mi vicio de explorar todo antes. Antes que me salga misión. Así soy. A ver, ¿esto qué?
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
Wasn't me who chose it.
I assumed so. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Fulfilled the third wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
A ver. ¿Un símbolo de su amor por ti? Sí. ¿No quería seguir existiendo? También. ¿Un símbolo de vuestra separación, de tu castigo? También. Pero nada, no seamos tan duros.
I think she loved you. Meant this as a token of that love.
She loved me. After all that's passed.
Imagínate. Pues sí.
Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though a hot iron's pierced my chest.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. So glad to see everyone's... do you feel, Von Everett? A little less troubled? Lighter in the heart?
Odim, what do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes and...
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
Ah,
What? No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Boss, you cheated me.
I never cheat.
este man me cae muy mal.
Wait.
Do not interfere, Witcher. Remember what I did to the last fool who interrupted me.
You grant wishes, right? Grant mine and release him.
He must repay his debt.
Let him go, and I'll take it on. We'll call it mine.
You wish to give your soul for his?
No, but we can play for them. I lose, you take mine and Olgierd's. But if I win, you release us both.
What do you propose we play? Gwent?
Don't know. Maybe we can bet on a challenge. You know I'm good at accomplishing the impossible. Seen me do it.
Very well. But we shall do this my way.
Estoy en la mierda, yo creo.
What's happening?
You wish to play, so let us play. I shall tell you a riddle. Solve it, and both you and Olgierd will be
acertijo.
free.
And if I don't?
Then we'll all 3 go for a wild ride. It's what you proposed, is it not?
The riddle. Let me hear it.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained.
Huh.
Fondle me and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I shall grin.
What was that
César,
supposed to be?
César sonríe.
You tell me, what am I?
No, repítalo, repítalo.
Didn't quite catch the riddle. Mind repeating it?
To all things and
A
men
ver.
I appertain,
Ok.
and yet by some am shunned and disdained.
Me evita nieve sin compasión.
Fondle and ogle me till you're insane, but
Tócame
no
y mírame.
blow can harm me, cause me
Ningún
pain.
golpe me causa dolor, ni me lastima tampoco.
Children
Es algo que no
delight
es
in me,
tangible.
elders take
Los viejos me
fright,
tienen miedo, los
fair
niños gozan
maids
conmigo.
rejoice and spin.
Las bellas doncellas bailan y cantan con regocijo.
Cry and I weep,
Solloza y lloraré,
yawn and I
bosteza y
sleep,
dormiré,
smile
sonríe
and
y otra
I too
sonrisa
shall grin.
devolveré. Va, nada, está fácil. El reflejo, ¿no?
You're going down.
We shall see, my friend. You must find me before the sand in the hourglass runs out.
Ah, y contrarreloj también.
Ready? Let's begin.
Puedo pausar el juego. Bueno, por lo menos, por lo menos puedo pausar el juego. Va. Ok, encuentra la solución.
What is this place?
Tiempo restante. Ok, entonces necesito encontrar algo que me dé reflejo. O sea, necesito encontrar un espejo. ¿Puedo ir guardando? No, no puedo guardar. Puta vida. No, no, no.
Come on.
No, no quiero ni pelear. Ah, ¿me obligas a pelear en serio? ¿Qué mierda es esto? Porque por mí no peleo, pero no puedo no pelear. O sea, si no, no
Monsters
puedo
weren't
correr.
part of the deal.
Allá hay algo, allá hay un reflejo, ¿no? Hay como una luz.
Cry and I weep, yawn
Entonces,
and I
entonces,
sleep, smile and I too shall grin. Something that repeats all I do? Maybe
No, no,
an
no.
echo? Echo.
No, no es.
No dice. You can't possibly ogle an echo.
Sí, es que ya lo sé, es el reflejo, o sea.
Elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry
Mira, ya se
and
ilumina
I
algo, ya
weep,
tiene que estar.
yawn and I sleep.
Pero allá la-
Smile and I too shall grin. Damn it, what are you?
Sí, es el reflejo, necesito un espejo, pero ¿dónde puto hay un espejo? Geralt, save me.
Shani, hang on, I'm coming.
Esto no tiene sentido, esto me hace perder tiempo nomás. Efectivamente. Sí.
I can't believe you fell for that.
Por allí había algo más, ¿no? Mira allá. Pero es que de pronto alguno es lo que necesito. A ver, no estoy tan grave de tiempo, en verdad.
Come on, come closer.
Mira, por ejemplo, para subir acá, sí o sí tengo que matar a esto, ¿es en serio? ¿En serio no puede salir de combate? Nah, esto me hizo perder un montón de tiempo.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Ya se murió, ya se murió. Sí, gracias, Dios mío. Rápido, 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 rápido.
Is it
¿Qué
about
es esto?
swords that turns men
Una
into
putísima
utter
espada.
fools when they
A ¿Qué me importa esto?
Ah!
through howling wind, pouring rain, hanging which reminds me.
Estoy embalado. Mitad de tiempo. Esto...
Children delight in me.
Me tengo que
Elders take
llevar conmigo,
fright.
las bellas noticias
Fair
cantan,
maids,
cantan con regocijo.
children and young folk like
Mayores
swings.
se pueden asustar también. No, ¿qué va a hacer esta mierda?
Doesn't fit the to all
No, no
things
cuadra.
and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned.
No, es que es el reflejo, es obvio. Aquí donde hay espejos en la mansión.
Oh,
No blow can harm me, cause me pain. What could that be?
¿Esto qué es?
as I
No puedo interactuar con esto. Bueno, no sé, voy a ir directo donde creo yo que es. Qué cagada que justo en esta misión no me dejan correr, ¿no? Según veo. Aquí. Aquí tiene que haber espejos en algún lugar. Míralo allá.
So this is where you're hiding.
Ay, marica, qué susto me pega. Vale, estoy embalado. Ok, todos los va a romper. Entonces necesito hacer algo diferente. ¿Qué? No sé. Este también lo va a romper. ¿Hay algo acá detrás? No. ¿Qué hago? Epa, aquí hay
There
algo.
was water here once. Maybe there's a way to
Ah,
bring
verdad,
it
lo del
back.
agua, lo que me habían dicho. ¿Qué hago?
Rushing water, behind this wall.
Ah,
Break down the wall and the water will rush through here.
sí, ayer había visto que, claro, el agua.
Gotcha. Be gone. You've lost.
¿Y qué hubiera pasado si no lo hubiera logrado? ¿Y qué hubiera pasado si no lo hubiera ayudado?
So, any better?
Yeah, thanks. Wine's revived me a bit.
This plonk could revive a corpse. An exquisitely rank vintage. You know what, though? It's good at last to taste something real. So, have at it. Tell me what the blaze...
Entonces este man ya no es inmortal.
Your brand's gone. Guessing that's a good sign?
First off, you tell me what it's like to have a heart of stone.
It's wonderful at the start. You feel no fear, no angst, but also no concern, no care for anyone, not even those you loved. And gradually, you lose them. Well, you know how it ended.
What about your senses? Taste, smell?
All there. At first, I savoured the world like never before. It was stronger, more clear.
How's that possible?
I did not wish for a heart of stone. That was a mere side effect. I wished to win back Iris's hand and have my fortune restored. And then to live like there was no tomorrow. And thus I lived until I ceased to feel anything at all. What a joy to be done with it. Because I am done, right? Will you tell me what happened?
O'Dim decided to have some fun at my expense. Devised a game I was supposed to lose. Seems he'd forgotten the training you put me through in doing the undoable.
So only to protect myself. In doing so, I put you in harm's way. Forgive me.
Well, don't have to worry about him anymore. You're safe and free.
I thank you. Though I've no notion what to do with this freedom now. Mira took everything. Everything I loved. All I held dear.
Not true. Got your heart back.
A bitter victory. Now at last I sense how much I've lost. I've a heart again. Yet all it feels is grief, sadness, and defeat. My life is a ruin.
You've handled tougher situations. You'll figure this one out. Got a company of faithful comrades waiting. Got a home, your fortune.
No. I cannot live as I did before.
So what'll you do?
I don't know. But one thing's clear. It's time I took fate into my own hands. Lived life anew. And truly, this time.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll never forget what you did for me, Witcher. I have something for you.
Can't accept this.
You
¿Cómo que no?
can, and must. This sabre's been in my family for generations. Even when I'd lost all else, it
Hombre.
remained at my side.
Eche pa' acá, eche pa' acá. Eche pa'
Means
acá.
a great deal to me.
All the more reason why I can't take it.
Do me the honor. This'll mark the start of my new life. And such a weapon could be right useful to you.
Sí, 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 sí. Eche pa' acá, eche
Thank
pa'
you.
acá. Eso.
Ow!
Sorry.
You needn't be.
Iris se llama.
I thank you again, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Good luck to you too.
Y así acaba el DLC. Eso es. Hombre, pues no estuvo muy largo, pero muy bueno. Me gustó mucho esta historia. Sapkowski. Ok, esto es... A ver, mire. Ah, bueno, conseguí entonces dos espadas. La que este man me dio. Y la que estaba ya... allá. La que estaba allá es esta. Uf, puta, está potente. 64 más de daño. Señal de Arad. Bonificación al impacto crítico 75. Probabilidad de impacto crítico 10, uno menos, pero no importa. Probabilidad de envenenar 15%. Y más experiencia por monstruo. Uf, está muy buena. Y este man me dio la de él. Que... Ah, mira. Iba a decir, no tiene ni chimba, mera mierda. Pero no, ojito. Dice, el arma se carga de energía durante el combate. Cuando se vuelve de color rojo, un ataque potente liberará esa energía en forma de un golpe con fuerza adicional. Aunque el atacante perderá parte de su vitalidad. Ush, suena peligrosa. Suena peligrosa, peligrosa. A ver, la que yo tengo me gusta mucho. Pero podemos ensayarla a ver qué tal. Y esa también es muy buena. O sea, estas armas que están aquí, esas tres de acá, me las voy a quedar porque me gustaría coleccionarle estas tres, que son muy interesantes. Ya, pero ¿y entonces qué? Ya. Sí, efectivamente. Ahora seguiría este. Blood and Wine. ¿Qué mierda es wine? Wine. Wine. No sé qué es eso. Es un nivel 40, jueputa. Ok, reúnete con los caballeros de Toussaint en Hondonadas. Ok. Pues vamos a iniciar el otro. Acabamos este, que me quedaba nada, este pedacito. Y vamos a iniciar de una vez el otro. Que de momento ya tengo completamente mapeados todos los mapas. Por aquí hay mercader. No parece. Uf, bueno.
We've not got no need for your help.
Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly. The prowlers to be banished for good.
Milton, look!
Geralt!
In the flesh.
Hail, Witcher. Let us go inside and greet you as befits an old friend.
And you, fear not. We shall put an end to the rule of outlaws soon.
Wine. Wine es vino. No, me acaba de llegar a la mente. A ver,
Found
buscamos.
your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyrin and Palmerin de Lawnful. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our, surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. The tyranny of bandits the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
Qué chimba esas armaduras. Me gustan. Pero en vez de
Hear that?
azul,
Your bandits have
rojo,
arrived.
negro. Uf.
Let us go out to greet them.
Todo feito ese gato, pues como todo mal. Que no sé, como todo raro.
Hark, contemptible curs!
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Lawnfall, call upon you to repent. Set your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular Punch and Judy here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off or we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity-like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Noble Palmerin's giving you a chance. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what he says.
Or what?
Or you'll find yourself fighting knights errant in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint. And they eat scum like you with their morning porridge.
There's 3 of them. 2 turtled up in armor. We'll come back later.
Some wench sent them. Folk will say we's afeard of wenches and jesters.
Ooh, insulted the Duchess. Not good.
Indeed, we cannot let the affront go unpunished. I swear upon the Heron you will pay with your own blood. By the crane, villains, ready your arms. Instead of flapping your gob, fight!
What? Lost your nerve?
O sea, ya. Le hizo 1000 y pico. A ver, pero tengo un problema. Que esta espada me hace mierda, weón. Si viste todo lo que me hizo de daño, es que me jode. Oh.
Why do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
Ah, it is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has got a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. The bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Pues a ver, ya me enfrenté contra el mal personificado. Ahora, ¿esto qué puede ser?
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect. But of this beast, nothing is known. Save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker. This is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident. I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract. Excellent!
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ah, then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
Efectivamente, desde aquí ya vamos al... Oye, mira esto. Uy, pensé que se estaba ahí y nos iba a emboscar. Se iba a bajar un caballo o algo ese man. Ok, pues ya nos vamos para Toussaint, no sé. Como sea. Miremos qué tal. O sea, esto ya nos abre otro mapa.
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Ah, sí, amor y bien.
Exactly how I remembered it.
Este sí es un lugar bonito.
You'll find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
Empezamos potente. No, caballito.
For my lady! I kill a monster!
Está demasiado roto el escudo. Uno de daño.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, outfit it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Veo algunos problemas de texturas de a ratos, como que titilean. Goliath. Chao cabeza. 569 coronas, un bicho. Y una espada. Uf, pero ¿y eso? Dalia. Ni tan mal, A ver, tengo un problema con esta espada. Está bien, pero esta huevona me hace mierda a mí. Mira, esta ya hace 9 puntos más de daño. A ver, necesito un mercader. ¿Esto qué es? Experiencia por monstruo, vamos a ponerlo. A ver qué tan bonito se ve. A ver. Se ve charro. A ver el mapa. Uf, está grande. A ver. Está grande, pero... ¿qué tan grande? O sea, mira, mirando full para atrás, queda ocupando esto aproximadamente. A ver, por ejemplo esto. O sea, este es mucho más chiquitico, obviamente. Por ejemplo, las islas Skellish. Más chiquitico que las islas Skellish. Y me imagino que más pequeño que esto, ¿qué? Hombre, pues, muy parecido, ¿no? Mira, queda una franjita. A ver. Pues ahí. Me gusta. Entonces, esto tiene mucho contenido. Todavía por ahí unas 80 horas más, ¿o qué?
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Palmerin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
Mutaciones y equipo de brujo de gran maestro. En Blood and Wine puedes experimentar mutaciones de brujo adicionales para desbloquear nuevas capacidades. Uy, espectacular. Pronto te encontrarás con un mensajero que te entregará una carta muy interesante. Léela, investígala e investiga la historia del profesor Moreu para conocer más detalles sobre estas mutaciones. Se dice que un maestro artesano que vive en Toussaint puede fabricar armas y armaduras de excelente factura y que, combinando ambas, resultan aún mucho mejores. No olvides investigarlo, merecerá la pena. Ok. O sea, básicamente recomendando que haga cosas secundarias. Hombre, pues obvio las voy a hacer. Un cambio bastante fresquito de ambiente. O sea, este está como mucho más brillante, más alegre. Me gusta, como más vivo.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition. No one here. They must have removed the body already.
A ver, para recapitular, yo creería que voy a usar bastante este arma. Este man dudo que la use mucho. Porque esto me hace mierda a mí básicamente y no me gusta. Esta me servirá en un futuro que suba más de nivel y haga mucho más daño. Y esto es interesante. O sea, hasta de pronto la podría usar un ratico. A ver qué tal. Me imagino que tiene animación de hacha o qué. O no, o de espada. No, tiene espada. Y se ve muy charro. Vamos a jugar con una pala un rato. ¿Hay objetos nuevos o un poquitico de lo mismo? Parece que aquí la gente es más rica.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went.
La bestia de Toussaint.
Walked along the shoreline. Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Epa. Espinoso. Uy, bichos nuevos. Bueno, nuevos. O sea, sí. Sí, no. No, bueno, sí, o sea, en verdad sí son bastante nuevos. O sea, recuerdan muchos a los típicos ahogados estos, pero no, o sea, cuando llegan al final explotan y cuando explotan tiran pinchos. Bacano.
Let's keep looking. Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Junk that came down the river.
We must keep searching.
Nets were attached here. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything. Look at the rut. Guardsmen left this site by boat recently, probably to transport the body somewhere.
Unas botitas.
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
DLC.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Todos requietos ahí mirando.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A ver, quiero toquetear algunas cosas de los gráficos porque siento que se puede ver mejor el juego, en verdad. A ver, un momentito. A ver, ya lo toqueteé. Yo creo que se nota. O sea, yo creo que se nota bastante la diferencia en rendimiento, no sé qué tal.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
En rendimiento metí unos tironcitos curiosos. Miremos qué tal y si algo bajo porque...
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive.
Begone from my sight.
A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
They say Her Grace has called in someone to tend to the beast. A killer from the north, they say.
Mira, tablón de anuncios acá. A ver. Mira. Tatati. Tatati, 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 tatati.
Clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
Mira, contratos. Y se activaron varias secundarias. Uf, 46. Puta, nos espera. Contenido, contenido.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by Her Gracious Magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswallop.
Yes, the rebel-rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster. Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Ok. Se nota mucho la iluminación. Mira. Con las cosas que le puse de los gráficos. Eso sí, en algunos momentos se va el rendimiento a la puta mierda.
Normally, I'd encourage you to try our famed fisherman's chop.
Could replace them with...
Replace crate?
Bueno, sí, lo que tú digas. A ver qué tiene.
Show me what you got.
Mira, esa gente que vende. Tampoco muchas cosas distintas. Las regeneraciones son las mismas. A lo mucho llegan a 15, ¿ok? Parece que sí. Bueno, a ver.
Got any gossip?
Yes, about a North...
Asked a serious...
and the textless...
Ok, pues no.
Thanks.
Oh, dear fellow, with a fish hook like...
Quiero ver qué tal el rendimiento si voy a caballo.
Come on.
What a specimen.
O sea, sí, se ve muy bonito. Demasiado. Pero se notan los tironcitos que pega de a raticos. Claro, es que el recomendado que tengo es un poquitico más bajo. Creo que lo voy a bajar porque estos tironcitos...
Damn it. Killer must still be here.
Ok, ese ya quedó hecho mierda. Mira ese hueco.
Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like, except for long fangs. Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimara, though. Or a Fletter. Bruxa. Gotta be. Killed with a single blow.
Lamias. O sea, ese es el bichejo.
Gotta be.
Lamias, a ver, miremos. Bueno, es diferente a esto, la verdad. De Beauclair. Lamias. Es el que estaba por allá. Los espinosos. Goliat. El guardián. Lamias. Era esa vieja. Era la que estaba allá. Ok. El de vampiros y sirve la señal esta de ralentizar.
Black blood and moon dust.
A ver qué tal se ve esto en la oscuridad.
Footprints. Small bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar.
Hombre, a ver, se ve muy bien. Sinceramente.
Hurled against the wall with great force.
Pero esos tirones que pega me joden un poquitito. Entonces voy a toquetear otro poquitico esta vuelta. Iba a toquetear, al final no toqueteé ni mierda. Que me dieron ganas de ver un poquitico más qué tal se ve esto.
Took a lot of strength to batter this down. Used this to batter down the grate. You. Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood. We don't have to fight.
You are wrong. I cannot let you leave.
Oh, ok, empezamos duros. Dame esto. Quiero ver si se nota demasiado. La veo. La veo yo, pero no, el ataque no va hacia donde yo quiero. Pero se está haciendo mierda. Y se pone a atacar para atrás, o sea, porque, o sea, estoy atacando, o sea eso me parece charro, o sea, yo la veo donde está, aunque se haga invisible entre comillas, y Geralt automáticamente empieza a atacar como al lado contrario donde está ella, o sea, como todo forzado, la evasión del enemigo, pero bueno.
Killed all these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
Y no se notó tanto los tirones en el combate. Pues, o sea, sí se notaba un poquitico que se demoraba en responder. O sea, al tener la carga gráfica tan alta, aumenta el input lag. Pero no es muy molesto. Pues para un juego PvE no es muy molesto.
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought.
Segundo.
Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaard florins from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something. So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And Why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Okay. Bueno, está muy interesante esta misión. Quiero fijarme si... Sí, efectivamente, es el nivel más bajo que hay ahorita, o sea... Quería ver si... Había desbloqueado algunas misiones secundarias que fueran de un nivel más bajo. Pero no. O sea, lo del trazado de rayos y tal se nota... Se nota bastante. Uf, qué mal se ve ese castillo, ¿no? Mira. Mira. Y tengo todo en full. Ish, duro eso. Duro. Me imagino que eso será más tema de mi PC o qué. Claro, es que este lugar está cargado, pero cargado.
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Palmerin, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
A tale's for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Not always. Could go either way. Sometimes virtue wins, sometimes villainy gets the upper hand. Still worth being good.
But why? If it doesn't mean you'll win.
Palmerin's story. Think back. A decent man attracts other good folk, makes friends he can count on. A rogue? Well, you can only count on other rogues. And who would you rather have for a friend?
A man of virtue?
I must agree. Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents. Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you will soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar with only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Shouldn't torment the beast. How would you like to be dumped in an arena, blindfolded with a string of bells dangling from your ass?
Pity a monster. You, a witcher?
I slay monsters who are a threat to humans. You're out to humiliate one to entertain a crowd. No knight will gain any glory from this. Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah. Mentioned he'd promised his heart's capture a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
Let's go.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
Pues ya están lindas. Algo me dice que lo van a hacer mierda.
The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Got a bad feeling about this. Damn it. We have to help him.
Mucha la cueva.
Gotta keep it down.
Vale, ahí no se le puede pegar. Ahí sí.
Show me what you got.
¿A qué será vulnerable? A ver, probemos con cosas. Por ejemplo. Ahí. Al fuego. Sí, al fuego. Axia, dudo que le sirva Axia. Ah. Pues sí, lo aturde, pero sí que hay. ¿Y esto? Mira, le quita la... mejor juego. ¿Te imaginas que me matan al punto? ¿Para qué lo van a matar? O los ataques pesados.
Not good.
Me lo podría ver en el bestiario. Menos mal el de sangre hizo lo suyo.
The Selma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikeman, see to the beast.
Yet.
Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Geralt, we must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly, honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace. Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full-plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
Mm-hmm. What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him. Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace, Witcher.
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsmen handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and the sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. But Corvo Bianco, isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times, knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir della Stinci.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
Honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
5 virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus, the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the 4th virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To me, something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
They were a team?
They were close friends, tightly knit, and as such, earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure. Your Grace, we need to find Milton, immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses! Your Grace!
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness, I...
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward!
No, bueno, va a resultar ser una guerrera o qué.
Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me! Faster, Geralt! Right like the wind!
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
This way! Through town! Try not to lose your way! Sharp right! Take care! Clear the way, I said! If this part of it...
Granuja.
Banquets.
It's here! Just round the corner!
Hurry.
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too?
We've no other option. But time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
Solo hay un tema. Muchísimo texto en este DLC. Exagerado.
On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish. While I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
Fácil.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. Turns around, over there, look. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Ok, mira, quiero ver un detallito. Vas a activar el Ray Tracing. Quiero ver los reflejos de el árbol de la izquierda, de esos barcos de allá abajo y las sombras de este lugar. A ver si se nota mucho la diferencia. Hombre, mira, la diferencia se nota. Mira los reflejos del agua. Mira cómo se ve ese árbol. O sea, se nota. El Ray Tracing es eso, o sea, no es tan relevante en verdad. O sea, es algo que se nota, pero no es tan importante. Blood and Wine, misiones. Bueno, por lo menos los tableros estos están cerquita. O sea, y son solo 6. Vamos a completar esta misión y ya luego me pondré yo a hacer cosas secundarias y tal.
This is no true unicorn.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Come on, stay calm.
Oh, no te la puedo creer.
Calm down. Easy now.
Ese guardia me quiere pegar. Viene ahí.
Well, that's hardly fair.
Flagrant cheating is what it is. Sirs, we must teach this scamp some proper sportsmanship.
Listen, I didn't break any rules.
True, he won fair and square.
We were unlucky, that's all. We must try to grab the next clue.
Lo mejor que he hecho es ponerme esa... Es ponerme esa señal al nivel 3 en las habilidades. O sea, yo creo que es de lo mejor que he hecho. Me ahorra mucho texto. Hola.
Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
Did someone just dive in the water? Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure, if you're a peasant.
Caramelo. Otra chimbada. Eso se ve dorado.
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavenly coursed of trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Así o más directo. Pica. Y yo con una pala en la espalda. Muy chat. A ver, el DLC empezó con mucho texto, pero bueno, seguramente se pone más interesante. El anterior estuvo muy interesante. Dejaron el listón altico con ese DLC. A ver este qué tal.
Take good care of yourselves.
No buts.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a crone, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
Comienzo como el invierno, con un grito ahogado, pero acabo siendo duradero como un ratón en verano. Una cueva en la despensa de palacio. Es un invernadero. Comienzo como el invierno, con un grito ahogado. Un sitio estrecho. Ni puta idea, la verdad, o sea. O sea, una cueva, ¿no? Como que empieza un grito ahogado y acaba duradero por el eco, ¿no? Me suena. Ok. Despensa, o sea, empieza... O esto de pronto una despensa, ¿no? Como un lugar en el que uno guarda algo. Empieza poca y acaba siendo mucha, ¿no?
Groans, hollows. Could be a cave, I guess.
Now that's just silly. Look, if we take row, hollow it out and fill it with ease. The letters, that is. We get green. Then mouse.
Invernadero.
Starting with what heads heart cheese. Why, it's greenhouse.
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks, and the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Ni cerquita. El invernadero. Sé yo,
What the butch?
What was that?
Una pala.
I'm here. This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Not here to talk about me.
Yet that is exactly what we are doing. So, did they send you after me? Who are they?
What do you mean, they? Duchess hired me. You've been murdering her subjects.
Is it as simple as that? I would ask you to convey to the Duchess that I've but one victim left, but you'll not get the chance.
Let you kill again.
Ok, me acabo de bloquear absolutamente todo y tengo la espada hecha mierda.
To stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Y
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened, it was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Y eso es lore que no me sé, la verdad.
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
Local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn, though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here, at least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Huh. Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once, in the street, had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him, immensely.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Dettlaff doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted and venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Gotta find him before something upsets him even more and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Dettlaff is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I'd prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Ahora algo interesante acá de él. Carta de amor. Pero allá arriba había algo para lootear. Uf, sí llega. Pero no hay nada. Bueno, pues ya voy a ajustar 2 horitas. Vamos a dejarlo así. Me voy a dedicar a agarrar todos los contratos que vea por la zona y hacer cositas secundarias para no meterle así full a las principales, porque luego me fumigo esto rápido y quiero disfrutar un poquitito. De momento está muy interesante, muy chévere. Muy bacano el juego. Pues el juego, obvio, pues muy bueno. El DLC está interesante, está bueno, está chévere. También está intrigante saber este man quién es, qué motivos tiene, qué cosa rarita hay por acá y tal.
Sir! Sir! A letter for you, sir!
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just
Mira, esto es lo de... Esto es lo que me habían avisado. Esta carta y me van a desbloquear unas habilidades y tal.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
Curioso.
Dearest.
I suspect weighty affairs, rather than merely the wine festival, have drawn you to Toussaint. Perhaps you'll find time to probe a certain matter in spite of this. I recently came across the mention of one Professor Moreau, a scholar in Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. Though the details are rather murky, as is the location of the scholar's laboratory, his journal could contain more information. It lies buried with him in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the book I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. I felt this matter could prove of some importance to you, thus I dispatched this letter without delay. Whatever you decide, please take exceedingly good care of yourself. Your Yen.
Tu Yen. Ay.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
Oh, una linda. A ver, miremos esto qué. ¿Esto es principal? Ah, mira, secundario. Bueno, perfecto. Perfecto, perfecto. Bueno, mira, ahí inicia esa vuelta. Que seguramente me desbloqueará mutaciones y tal. Y me meterá habilidades, espero yo. Espero. Bueno, muy interesante el DLC. Va a seguir metiendo candela.